Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AriesEDC and another edition of TNFNU. This is TNFNU number 60. So, wow, thoughts and feelings and updates 60. I didn't make a big deal about 50, but wow, 60. I never thought I'd be doing this, so many. I never thought this was going to be something that I would continue to do. It was an idea that I did, and I just kind of ran with it. It's been fun, it's been therapeutic, and my core audience seems to enjoy it. So, and I say the core audience because it doesn't get as many views as some of my other videos do, but I know the people that watch this are the ones that are the real core audience for which understand what's going on in the AriesEDC world and are up to date with all the things that are happening. So this week I kind of want to talk a little bit about that because the channel is growing, and it's growing at a pace which is comfortable for me. I can grow with it. I don't want it to grow too fast because then I feel like I won't be able to keep up. It's awesome that I'm able to have members and have a community, and I've been sharing and posting behind the scenes stuff and some early content. So if you want to be a member, be a member. It's not very expensive to be at the first level. I wanted it to be somewhat affordable. I don't want it to be crazy, and I do my best to try to keep everything that I'm doing up to date and to share some behind the scenes stuff and early content with you guys. So I'm happy with the growth, and I'm happy with the rate of the growth. I'm almost at 1,500 subs, which is kind of cool. When I do get to 1,500 subs, I'm trying to put together a giveaway and figure out how I'm going to do that. I've done it in the past, but I kind of want to do it a different way, and we'll figure out how I'm going to do that. And I'm trying to put together some stuff to put in that giveaway. Some of it maybe I'll talk about tonight. I got some other updates I wanted to share with you guys. My light is really bright. Wow. Yeah, that's better. Woo. That was too bright. So, talking about the growth of the channel, it's been a lot of work. I don't think people realize the work that this gets put into it. And I guess I'm different in the fact that I'm not like a knife reviewer, that I'm relying on buying knives or having people send me knives or doing that. I love that, and I would love to get more knives on the channel. I was able to get a hinder on the channel, so thank you, Andrew. And if anybody else has something that they feel like I might want to check out, reach out to me. You can reach out to me on email or on Instagram. And email is AriesEDC@gmail. Or you can follow me on Instagram. Hopefully you have followed me on Instagram. And you can message me there, because I would love to be able to get some more knives like that on the channel. I feel weird contacting all of these knife companies and be like, hey, can you send me knives? I'd love to be able to. It just seems a little ASCII of me. But, you know, it's been fun. Like one of the latest videos that I put about this flashlight, it's gotten a lot of views. It's got almost 900 views, which is pretty crazy. So I like doing it, and I get a lot of views when I do something like that. So I really want to be able to have new products on the channel and really share with you guys things that are coming up. But I also am a little different because I'm also a maker. So my content is a little different, which is cool. I think it's cool, and I think you guys find it interesting. So I like to share all the things that I'm doing with you guys, and a lot of you feel like you're on the ride with me, and it's been an amazing journey, and it's pretty cool. And I a lot like lately, we've been talking Rockhoppers, and everybody's saying, "Wow, you're going so fast on the Rockhoppers," and I'm not really going fast on the Rockhoppers. I'm creating content for the channel because if I'm not working on the Rockhoppers or working on knives, then I'm not filming anything for you guys. So I have to keep that ball rolling and keep content coming so that you guys can be entertained and I can continue to grow and continue to get my product out there. It's fun. Sometimes I just want to go out in the shop and not have to worry about setting up a camera or doing that, or I just want to go out in the shop and listen to music and rock out while I'm working. And I can't do that if I'm filming, even if I'm time-lapsing. So it's the sacrifice I make for you. But it's been great. You guys have been awesome. I have my core people. It's funny. I have, like I said, close to 1,500 subs on the channel, but I only get about 100 views. And if I feel like one of my videos gets 100 views, I'm pretty excited about that. And even a short, my shorts get about 500 views. And I get excited about 500 views. So I don't know where these 1,500 people are, but they're not really watching the videos. Or if they are, they're passing over it where YouTube doesn't catch it. But I know my core audience is up to date with TNFNUs, and the TNFNUs are growing in content. It's funny, I went back and watched some of my early stuff, and it's cringeworthy, but I was just coming on here doing what I'm doing now, flying off the top of my head. Maybe I'll make a little bit of notes here and there just to be like, hey, I want to talk about this. This is a subject that I want to talk about. So it's fun. And it's great to be able to share that kind of content with you guys. And I hope you guys are on for the ride. I mean, even the knife content, the knife building, I'm not a professional. I barely know what I'm doing. And it's funny, the new grinder is getting set up, and you guys are been very helpful with getting that set up and talking to me about that. And some of you have been like, oh, it's easy, just do this, this, this. And I'm like, well, I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay. I can make a knife, but I can't do a lot of other things. But anyway, beside the point, it's been fun, and the channel is growing at a steady rate. I'm happy with that. So hopefully you guys will join on the live streams. I'm trying to figure out another day during the week to just do a sit-down live stream like this. I don't know what day that would be. Maybe just do one for like an hour so I'm not stepping on people's toes. But I would love to do more live streams because I do one Friday mornings in the shop, but I don't really get to interact with you guys as much as I would like to. I got to get work done, and when I'm working on stuff, I can't really read the chat or keep up with the chat, so it's very difficult for me to do that. But we'll see. This is all part of the growth of the channel, right? So I like taking it slow. I don't want to be rushing into it. Would love to get to 1,500. I would love to get to 2,000 by the end of this year. So spread the word. That's all I ask. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about. So updates. Where do I want to start with updates? Well, let's talk knives. The LMAX blade is on its way back. It's been heat treated and it's on the way back to me. So that's cool. I can't wait to get that. I should be getting that in the next day or two. The Rockhoppers are all looking good. I got them all sitting next to me. I'm going to share with them in a second. The stainless Rockhoppers are already in hardening. They just received those and they've already been hardened, or they're in hardening. And then hopefully it'll be tempering, and then hopefully it'll be shipping. So hopefully I'll get those back very, very soon, because I'm doing really, really well with the AriesEDC Rockhoppers. And the AriesEDC Rockhoppers are doing really well. I just posted a video on the update on those recently, and they're getting very, very close to being able to glue up the handles. So I got all the blades taped up now, so you really can't see what they look like. But what we are going to do is I've already shaped the handle material up a little bit, and I've angled the fronts on all of these. So here's the orange, and put that together. So the next step on these is I got to get this all looking good. So I got to smooth all that out, and I have to get them nice and polished up and even and everything else, and then we can start gluing these handles up. I got some new glue, and it only takes about an hour to cure instead of like 8 hours. So hopefully I'll get all these done pretty quick. I don't know. So I got the blue. I'll show you all of them. Got the blue G10, and I've made a blue Rockhopper before. This one's gonna look a little bit different. We got the purple, so purple G10. It's gonna be fun. And then the OD green. And all of them are gonna have black, the black hardware. And I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with the sheaths. I'm either thinking of color matching it or just doing all black. And then I know you guys have reached out and asked me to do colors and everything else, but you know, I want to keep it simple. I want to keep this whole build has been designed around keeping it simple. I'm going to do 5 Rockhoppers and a couple different colors, and I got to figure out the stainless. I have a really good idea what I want to do with the stainless with one of them. I know one of them. The other one is kind of up in the air. Maybe I have some of this kieranite in one of these trays, and it might be one of the kieranites. I'm just saying. It'll be fun, that's for sure. So that's what's going on with the knife builds. So we're going to be working on that. Then there's, if you saw it on the thumbnail, I shared it on Instagram. My stepdaughter shared it on Instagram, and I shared it on my story. And I shared it with my Patreon. So if you like behind the scenes stuff, join Patreon, AriesEDC on Patreon. And I shared it in a private with members only. And that was the new design. The Thorn. So you can see you got the Thorn blade in his mouth. So this is the Thorn design. I'm really happy with what she's doing. It's pretty amazing. So I'm really happy with that. So now I have the Rockhopper, we have the Tobiko, and now we have the Thorn. What do you guys think of that? She is just killing it. She's just killing it. So that is my stepdaughter, and my stepdaughter is 28, and she mentally was having a rough time. She was diagnosed with autism at an older age, and she kind of had a mental breakdown. And she's going through a lot, and this art is awesome. She's so talented with the art that it's ridiculous. And so to see her being creative again is awesome. So she did the Rockhopper for me about a year ago now, and then we had ideas for the other ones, and it just wasn't going to happen. So I'm awesome. So I think it's awesome that she's starting to do them again, and they are turning out amazing. I am not going to do a character for every single model, though. There's only certain ones. I think I have 3 or 4 more that I want to do, and then we're going to be pretty much done. She shared a picture with me today. I am super excited about. I cannot tell you guys. I cannot tell you guys. It's going to be ridiculous. I love it. Oh my gosh. But I have to get approvals. And it's going to be killer. She shared the picture just to draw. It's just the outline. And it's going to be awesome. Because seeing these on t-shirts and everything else is what I think is amazing. But this next one that's coming out, ooh, it's so good. At least personally, I think so. But I think we're going to do one for the bloom at least. The bloom needs to get done. That one's turning out to be a little difficult to do. To make something that turns into this family, and somebody's already reached out and given me an idea, a really good idea. So thank you. You know who you are. But we'll see. She has her own ideas of what she's doing, and then I want to do one for the spike. So I want the Rockhopper, a Thorn, the spike, the bloom, the Tobico, and then the other one she's working on. And someone gave me an idea for some of the other ones, but I can't go super crazy. I can't have every single model have its own design and everything else, although that's kind of cool. And maybe at one point in time we'll reach up to that. But for right now, she's doing amazing, and I don't want to ask too much from her, but just the simple fact that she's being creative again, it makes me feel really good, because I know how talented she is. And then my daughter, Bryn, I love you. She's off at college, USF. I'm very proud of you, Bryn. So keep up doing your good work. She's amazing creatively as well. But, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have a great family. I'm blessed to have you guys as my second family. I'm blessed to have this channel. I'm blessed to be able to create all of these knives that I'm creating. I'm blessed to be able to have the 2x7, 2x42 grinder that is ready to go that I played with today. Oh, I played with it today. Here, you want to see what I did? So I got it set up. I got it all set up out there. And I've shared before that if I finish the Rockhoppers early enough, that I'm going to try to do some skeletonized blades. So I did. This is a mini gargoyle, and already that thing flew through the unevenness of that blade, and now it's perfectly straight and ready to go for the next step, which would be rounding. The next step for this one is rounding all of this off and in the handle, and that thing did really quick work of that with a 60 grit belt. I didn't even have it on high speed, and so I'm really looking forward to using that machine on this one. And I'm going to do the naked column. I'm really going to put this thing to work because the naked column needs to be trimmed all out. Basically, I want to get all the way up and remove all of the marker line on all of this. So I'm going to really thin all of this out. So I'm going to put it to work. I'm going to throw a 36 grit belt on that thing, crank it up, and we're going to go to town. And we're going to remove a bunch of material off of the naked column And I've already done the mini gargoyles, so it's just a matter of rounding everything off and then doing the bevels on it. And I'm really looking forward to getting that machine going and getting comfortable with it, because the quicker I can get comfortable with it, then the faster these things will go. So hopefully by September, we'll be rocking and rolling on that thing, and I can knock out September builds and we can work on October. So anyway, and then I'm thinking December of doing something a little bit different. I still have all the blooms that I wanted to do, but I also have some other designs. The column, I corrected the column. I think it's out in the room. So I want to make a column. I'm playing with a Warncliffe style blade. This is what originally was a Bloom 2, but I think I'm going to try to call it the Ram. It's still a design, a work in progress. I posted a picture of it on my members, and you guys said, yeah, you'd be interested in it. So it's just a Warncliffe style little fixie, just a little bit different. So I think that one's going to be a winner. Get that one going. So maybe the month of December I can just do some side stuff the whole month, and maybe more skeletonized stuff. I don't know. Instead of doing a big drop of 5, because that's the bad time of year for people to buy stuff, because they've already done all their holiday shopping and everything else. So I don't know. So that's kind of what I have for you guys this week. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, become a member, join me on Patreon, join me on Instagram at least, or not. Leave comments, likes, subscribe, or not. That choice is always yours.